In early April, the reading of Invisible Monsters at a Hillsborough County School Board meeting sparked widespread attention due to its deeply inappropriate content. Subsequently, I discovered this book was available at 2 Pinellas County schools. After obtaining and reading the title, I submitted a formal challenge on April 12, 2024, representing not only my concerns but also those of the community. To be clear, this is the same action available to any parent, teacher, or member of the community through our board policy 2510. It is essential to emphasize that this decision was made with careful consideration and in accordance with the Florida state law, specifically statute 847.001. This law outlines criteria regarding the distribution and display of materials that are considered obscene, harmful to minors, or otherwise inappropriate for educational settings. And rather than try to subvert the system and bypass the process we all voted on and agreed to implement, I utilized this provision outlined in the policy, which again is available to all members of the community. To ensure the integrity of this process, only board members, key district officials, and select parents and school-level officials were made aware of this objection. Because the policy dictates that public notice of formal objection should be released 7 days prior to the committee hearing, all involved parties were expected to refrain from public discussion to maintain the integrity of the policy and process that my colleagues and I established and passed last fall. You can imagine my surprise when I was contacted by the press last week regarding my objection. Despite the lack of public notice and selection of committee members, this information was prematurely leaked to the press for political reasons, undermining the integrity of this process. Committee members must have the opportunity to review the material before their names are made public to prevent undue influence or bias. Unfortunately, that did not happen in this case. This action is a dereliction of duty and has the potential to cause the members of our community to lose confidence in the processes and policies that this board enacts. While promoting intellectual freedom and diverse perspectives in our educational materials is crucial, it is equally important that we ensure that materials are provided to our students and they're age-appropriate, respectful of our community values, and align with our educational objectives. However, our district and members of this community who raise concerns are constantly accused of cherry-picking and taking passages out of context. So to my colleagues, the press, the community, everyone here, I ask them, in what context are graphic descriptions of deviant sexual acts appropriate for minors? In what context is it appropriate for children to read about fisting and felching? I ask because that's what's in this book. And I will be providing my colleagues with copies of these explicit passages, and I'm willing to provide any of you a copy of those passages as well at your request. It's imperative that stakeholders have confidence in the process and that those tasked with carrying out the process demonstrate prudence with sensitive information. I also firmly believe in fostering an environment where students have access to a wide range of literature that stimulates critical thinking, empathy, and cultural awareness. However, it is also incumbent upon us as educators and community leaders to exercise discernment in selecting materials that are suitable for the educational setting, reflective of our mission, our vision, and our district's strategic plan. I look forward to sharing further facts and details at the formal objection hearing in the coming weeks. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Mrs. Cook?